CEFLA has been marketing its very popular two-arm robot iBOTIC since 2006. Today, 15 years later, it's time to step up the game. Our competitors are now showing some timid signs of awakening. However, while others are about to launch their very first two-arm Cartesian robots, CEFLA is raising the performance bar even further. Our fine-tuned spraying technology is suitable for high production capacities, as well as for guaranteeing the best quality to customers on the lookout for substantially higher performance that can be achieved with a lower-end sprayer or robot to process wooden and wood-based plastic or composite material products. Our new iBOTIC is the result of targeted interviews with reference customers who already work with robot systems. In addition to a general restyling of the machine, their feedback highlighted the need to improve the robot user-friendliness and streamline its management at human-machine interface level, as well as to use a more intuitive control and programming software tool. We have focused on data management. There is an increasing demand for data regarding productivity, efficiency, and conditions of use. Therefore, we have upgraded this aspect too. Our customers are at the receiving end of increasingly urgent customization requests, resulting in market fragmentation and frequent color changeover requirements, as they have to deal with increasingly smaller production batches. These are currently the top priorities of our customers to generate efficiency both in economic terms and in production terms, especially in highly challenging color changeover scenarios. In fact, the time needed to carry out this operation was written off as downtime until now, as it needed production to be stopped. These main needs can all be translated into the general need to achieve greater productivity and ensure better flexibility. We have improved several areas of iBOTIC, optimizing a machine that was already at the top of its class. We have developed the hardware control part, replacing all the drives with higher performing, higher efficiency components, generating savings in terms of energy consumption. We have also optimized the mechanical part, redesigning some components and allowing some of the functions to work simultaneously. And last but not least, we have improved the design and graphic part, acting on feedback from our users to create a much more intuitive interface. How can the new interface save time and improve efficiency for our customers? Reducing the time needed to become familiar with the machine and consequently to train the operators by making navigation through the various functions intuitive means improving the routine and extraordinary management of the machine. This refers to daily operations, routine and extraordinary maintenance, management of operating reports, or new possible setups. Speaking of functionality, we can now control several functions simultaneously on the same arm, such as the adjustment of the edge spraying gun angle and quick gun cleaning for color changeover. These features allow us to automatically adapt the application to different panel edge shapes and at the same time to perform color changeover operations in an ultra-fast way. We have implemented an automatic adjustment system for the exhaust fan. Using a PID controller, we can compensate for filter clogging. In this way, we have made the machine less dependent on the actual presence and specific skills of a human operator. We have improved the circulation of overspray suction water, reducing stagnation areas. This has ensured faster, unscheduled maintenance and cleaning. We have created a no downtime color changeover and cleaning station active on one arm while the other is working. This patented solution is called TimeSkip. TimeSkip is a color change system allowing our customers to change color without having to stop production, granting up to 120 minutes of extra production time per shift and ensuring a significant reduction of product waste. This is an optional device that allows color product changing by the robot with one arm while the other arm can safely continue coating without any risk of cross-contamination. With this feature, downtime can be eliminated, improving the performance of the line and increasing productivity proportionally to the number of color changeovers. With TimeSkip, it is possible to anticipate a return on investment figure, obviously depending on the type of coating product, the number of color changes per shift carried out, and most importantly, taking into account the cost of any production loss which is not likely to happen with time skip. We have relocated the solvent trays, now accessible from the side without having to stop the machine. This feature also enhances plant productivity. We have implemented a specific recipe to carry out paint grammage weighing at the beginning of each shift, or whenever necessary, for example, after a product changeover. Now this operation can be carried out without wasting any belt paper. An internal camera can now be installed. It has a dual function as it allows viewing the inside of the machine from any connected device, monitor, TV, smartphone, etc., and can also facilitate remote servicing and troubleshooting by CEFLA. Therefore, it can be used to monitor the working conditions of the machine and identify any faults, even remotely, in a much faster and more efficient way. It allows customers to use fewer operators. Once the machine has been started, one person can monitor the working conditions of the robot and the guns from a large screen at the loading end, while feeding the line at the same time. It also speeds up troubleshooting and diagnostics, reducing the customer's downtime. We have redesigned the operator interface, which is now based on an industrial PC with Windows 10 operating system, ensuring improved user-friendliness and a shorter learning curve for operators. We have modified the water suction areas to optimize the working surface. The power back feature, unique to our equipment, has reached its full development stage. It is now possible to recover part of the axis energy during decelerations and convey it to the exhaust fan, reducing absorption requirements from the grid. Summing up, we could almost say that the only feature left of the old iBOTIC is its name. We've turned this robot into the industry standard for its category. It is the only robot with two completely independent arms that can boast over 15 years of field experience. It is the best performing such device, thanks to the new motors, and the only one to be equipped with PowerBack, our energy recovery system. This makes it more eco-sustainable compared to competitor models and earlier models. It can be fitted with a zero-time color changeover system, time skip. It also has an upgraded, more intuitive graphical interface. All this increases machine uptime, reducing downtime and boosting productivity, ensuring a faster return on the initial investment. Now, let's review with Luca Preziosa the digital offering available for iBOTIC. I'm pleased to be able to tell you about our offer of digital solutions, which are part of the ubiquitous software solution platform associated with our CEFLA finishing machines and lines. A dedicated all-round package carefully designed to improve all aspects of your business with the aim of responding to real corporate needs in order to improve productivity and/or reduce costs and waste. In a just-in-time perspective, and in line with new data-driven business strategies, the factory of the future must be increasingly collaborative and integrated, with solutions capable of making data available throughout the value chain. We are presenting an incremental step view of our solutions aimed at enhancing the performance and efficiency of the lines, or even just at helping you find the right way to easy, straightforward incentives or loans according to government plans in your countries. Among the interesting aspects featured are customization options. We do not sell solution packages, but we offer, where necessary, customization options with no negative impact on competitive edge in financial terms. Improved line control options through the use, for example, of web-based interfaces. Sharing of information, implemented down to machine level and following data availability trends, generating and adding value to the data in order to obtain information. Let's now go through the software solutions available for our spray coaters and spray coating lines. Let's start with our IoT software for remote monitoring of information, a complete solution with several additional features to integrate remote maintenance, which is included here. We are referring to real-time monitoring of production status via an internet-connected smartphone or tablet, traceability of instant operating data, digital list of maintenance tasks, production data history. From the needs of the owner of a small-sized company with standalone machines who needs to retrieve productivity data from anywhere in the world at any time, all the way to medium-large-sized customers who need 24/7 technical assistance with special focus on predictive maintenance. Unlike similar software solutions, CMaster has been developed around CEFLA finishing equipment and technologies. It is not a commercial software tool based on a shared platform, but it is designed to allow selected, specific data to be analyzed in order to consistently implement actions aimed at improving quality and efficiency, recommending long-term corrective measures based on input from our experts. We have worked hard during this pandemic period and have developed interesting features. We are referring to push notifications, reporting on productivity and alarms, revised preventive maintenance lists, operator notes on maintenance and alarm activities, enabling new markets, cybersecurity assessment, and other major evolutions. The second step takes us to the world of line controllers. Our SCADA C-Viewer is a baseline supervisor for managing line recipes, viewing alarm summary tables, reporting, and other functions that can be accessed from a single monitor. Just think of what it means for a customer to be able to manage recipes from a single PC without having to work from the operator panel of each machine. Minimizing all factors that will generate inefficiency is a challenge that most of our customers must tackle on a daily basis. Now let's move on to our advanced line supervisor, SCADA C-Tracker, based on a powerful database which allows all the information coming from the machines to be recorded. It includes piece tracking management for automated and sequential management of batch production changes on the line. Constant tracking, even down to a single piece, enables the operator to switch between production requirements on the fly without needing to empty the line, reprogram the machines, and restart the line each time. This saves time and boosts productivity, while allowing to keep an eye on alarms from individual machines along the line, being able to pinpoint issues without having to supervise each phase of the process. This saves time, as any critical issues can be handled in advance. Since mid-2020, we have been working on a new version of our C-Tracker, focusing on new features and major advantages, such as HTML pages for viewing from within the company, C-Tracker contents on other devices, new graphics consistently with a family feeling that is also being pursued on other interfaces for an extensively updated, guided approach to content's user experience, upgraded hardware performance, and improved areas including trends, advanced reporting, causes of alarms, etc. For the exchange of information between the lines and the internal systems, we have C-Link, now offered as a product suitable for use across all the tools that we have just reviewed and able to operate in different modes. Exchange of production orders with C-Tracker from ERP to the line in bidirectional mode, software to manage one-way communication from ERP to the line with C-Viewer, all the way to one-way machine communication with CMaster. This tool allows us to offer a complete package to our most advanced and demanding customers, to allow interfacing of our lines in a simpler and smoother way, without strict interfacing requirements with external software houses, and with just the right amount of flexibility in finding the most suitable protocol or method based on information useful to the customer and with an offering easily adaptable to specific objectives. All this follows a consequential flow because our solutions are service enablers that result in reduced downtime and increased efficiency. A couple of real-life examples. Reduction of machine downtime thanks to, for example, remote assistance. The return on investment will be immediate, as the initial investment is paid off by just one remote service for line downtime. Avoiding on-site intervention by a software technician is not only a way to achieve considerable financial savings, even just in terms of saved traveling expenses, but also a way to respond more quickly to downtime incidents and the resulting production loss. Improved performance and efficiency thanks to line controllers, through the possibility of reducing the frequency of production changeovers thanks to virtual tracking, a solution that for many customers means avoiding investments on physical piece tracking solutions, such as RFID, but also with simple solutions, such as Smart Speed, which in the absence of line controllers allows customers to achieve single-point management of line speed. The most important added value element of the Ubiqua platform, in addition to production data digitizing and analyzing to increase efficiency, is to enable the lines to carry out the after-sales services included in our service pack, a package thanks to which our specialists who have in-depth knowledge of your business can identify your goals and support you by sharing your priorities. Industry professionals, specialist technicians who will deliver consultancy or training sessions on site to your own staff and using your own machines. People who will shape their support to coach your business success.